and welcome to sunny Calgary, Alberta for a Father's Day bash between the Calgary Surge and the Scarborough Shooting Stars.
These two teams can flat out fly. Both of them winning their last game. Both of them scoring over 100 points and winning that last game. We are in for an exciting contest today.
That we are. Not only can both of these two teams score the basketball, they do so in the most exciting way possible. For the Shooting Stars, it's Hassan Ward, Donovan Williams, and Cat Barber. For the Calgary Surge, it's Greg Brown, Jameer Nelson, and Sean Miller-Moore.
A couple of years ago, when the Scarborough Shooting Stars found a way to come away as CEBL champions, it was just their second year in the league and the first of the team here in Calgary. A matchup that's a little bit more memorable for the visitors than the home side as they get together this afternoon. We're all set for CEBL basketball on a Sunday afternoon. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers looking in. There's the tip. And with a second effort, it's Calgary basketball.
Very interesting to see how Calgary starts the game out. We talked about pace and how important it is for the Surge to bring it to the Shooting Stars right away. Let's see if they come out the gate strong.
Greg Brown, the long distance. Nelson Jr., a couple of changes apiece. It's glass and good.
He's right into the chest of David Walker there, who's an elite shot blocker himself. Jameer Nelson showing you something from underneath. The lefty.
Jameer working against Barber here once again up. And two more for the Surge.
I'll tell you something, Jameer Nelson, man, big guard. Back that thing up in the Cat Walker.
Nelson Jr. driving, working against Miller into the game, up and over. Surge stretching to a three-point lead. Rugsy coming off a 28-point outing, looking for a couple here. Works to get it, gets it to fall.
And that play right there caused by the slashing Osifo on the other side that Hassan Ward did have to check in on.
High-end competition here with the CEBL is all about for these young players. Nelson Jr., the bank is open on a Sunday afternoon.
Just kind of surveying, seeing if he can get a cut, seeing if he has a cutter on the other side, didn't he?
There's been a difference maker in the Surge. Strike back.
Olumide Adelodun for three right there. That's something you like to see. The best three-point shooter in the entire team for the Calgary Surge getting going early on. Yeah, elbow J right there from Osifo. You see the defense from Scarborough tearing in to shoot it. Obliges him.
He'll find Rugsy. Rugsy looking for three. That's good. Baseline out of bounds. Rugsy Miller-Moore snapping one in to Brown, working against Yuri Cheech. He'll get to the rim. Zips one ahead. Rugsy Miller-Moore on the run out had some separation, and he scores. Brown, that's a tough put away.
A good slice deserves another. Greg Brown showing you that he also has got a game that consists of epic slashes. It's a good tape right there.
And here is Adelodun at the buzzer. Yeah!
He'll take that, put anything in the rearview mirror. All about Adelodun, man. Slams the door here in the first half of the big triple. Like the start of the first quarter, same thing. Jameer Nelson's going to work his way into the middle here and go right at the teeth of Hassan Ward. Not easy to do, despite Jameer making it look so.
Miller-Moore with three around him. Finds Brown in the corner. Brown stepping in, then stepping back.
And that's why. Love to see it. Head fake. Defense doesn't bite. Jab fake. Defense bites. Great decision making there from the corner for Greg Brown to give you 3 more points.
Rugsy Miller-Moore with a big block defensively. He spots Nelson Jr. on the move. Nelson Jr.
Up and under. Come on now, Jameer. Get busy with the left. You'll love to see that.
Throws the boy into the corner. Nelson Jr. left open and Nitty. He will take right back on at the Surge. Looking to make the most of it. And Brown on.
Stay with it right there for Greg Brown. Not necessarily showtime finish, but it's 2 points nonetheless. Good persistence right there.
Nelson Jr. got to it, and he's going to settle things down. Driving, gets in, goes to the glass, and with just the right spin, he adds 2 more.
Gotta tell you, a player with a little bit less metal might fade away from a guy like Hassan Ward, not Jameer Nelson. Right up into his breadbasket, up and over, didn't even give Ward a chance.
Side for money.
Finally, a backdoor look on the baseline for the Calgary Surge. It took a while, but it happened.
To Nelson Jr. inside, Rugsy.
Love to see it right there on the run. Jameer Nelson fires that thing with the underhand pass right into the numbers of Rugsy Miller-Moore, who finishes with the lefty leg.
Adelodun brings it into the front court. Gives to Miller-Moore. Miller-Moore right to the rim. Then 2 more. Miller-Moore knows he doesn't have much time. Rugsy looking for 3 at the buzzer. You bet!
Big time right there, especially after the missed free throw. Rugsy Miller-Moore gets to his spot on the run and slams the door shut on this third quarter.
Brown gets in and adds to his total.
got the angle and make sure you finish up and over Hassan Ward. Then Greg Brown, that's something you like to see if you're a Surge fan. Aggressive, getting to it to start up the fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, Brown back to work at the offensive end, and he found himself all alone in the bucket. Greg Brown with a spin. Greg Brown gets it in, and he'll go to the line.
Again, busy Greg Brown. Hit you with the spin move this time over the right shoulder, finish through some contact, and a chance to cap it off with a cherry on top via the Terry strike.
Nelson, the man of the basketball, has two, and that's three.
Clear out some space and let Jameer Nelson go to work. He'll put a step back and give you 3 more points right in the face of it.
Here's Nelson Jr. Plenty of time to make something happen. He's not forcing it here. Osifo helping out. Now a little bit of space, spinning away from the screen. And 3 more, and 1.
There goes Jameer Nelson getting 2 and 1 more time.
The Surge 3 from the target. Brown Jr. all the way.
Let me get some of that as well. Hit that hot spot and get that wrinkle.
Greg Brown Jr. brings this one to a close. The Surge with a 30-point effort from the former NBA player, and they win it 94-80. Much to the delight of the fans here at the Winsport Event Center.